Hey guys, Tightrope here bringing you a 4v4 today. We are on port of Hamburg. Playing today spawning in the south. We have Ash playing as the British forces with Royal Engineers, Commado and Mobile Assault. Big Milk with Soviets who has industry locked in immediately. Luddmannen playing as US forces with Airborne. And Stugots playing as Soviets with combined arms. On the north we have Payne playing as OKW with Firestorm, Overwatch and Breakthrough. eMphax, Ostheer with Spearhead, Storm and Jaeger Armour. Thoton also with Ostheer with Spearhead, Luftwaffe Supply and Festung Armour. And finally, Raptor F42 with Firestorm, Fortifications and Breakthroughs OKW. This is a ranged team on both sides, which you might be able to tell from some of the names. Allies rank 17, Axis in the mid-30s. So building secured by the Allies down here, always important on this map because blasting away from long range. The squad's going to try to sneak around the corner here. Does not have a tech truck up, so can't throw an incendiary grenade. I've got a Maxim rolling up for Big Milk and then into a MG, a mortar. And, great suppression there from the Vickers from long range. Pathfinder's hiding around the corner. We've also got a pretty early mortar from Luddmannen, which is a little unusual, but this is one of the smaller 4v4 maps, a lot of choke points. So early mortars do make a lot more sense. More commonly like a 3v3 map really, this one. Well, I say that, I think I remember seeing at one stage it was like the second most popular map in the 4v4 rotation. People really like those choke pointing maps. Looks like the Allies doing well in the south, but they're only now able to secure the fuel. Let's have a lockdown on that fuel for a long time now as well. And only going for one Pathfinder Luddmannen, and it's unusual. It is run and gun hoping for the wipe, but dropping down too fast. I think that's a nicely timed retreat.
Got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
Kuwagen forced away there. Mortar coming in now for Thoton. Okay, still went for 3 Volksgrenadiers. That's interesting, along with the Kubel. So some relatively, slightly slower ticks. What we sometimes see in these team games for these OKW players. But an early fuel cache down for Big Milk as well.
Soviet HQ now includes a field hospital, but only for those who are seriously wounded.
Okay, got a mid bunker coming up. All the units waiting back there at the moment, so eMphax doesn't have the best fuel presence. Oof! It was like a laser guided that grenadier, lucky to survive. Doing well over here. Nice little harass out the back with the pies. Gotta make sure they don't die and retreat, but looks like it's gonna be alright. Some sandbags out the back looking to dig in. They push through the center here for Payne. There's only 3 windows on that side, but eventually this is running out of momentum with the Maxim poking its head around the corner. Does mean that the Maxim's a little bit exposed. And peppered by the Kugelwagen. Oh, in deep here, this could be the first wipe, I think, of the game. Volksgrenadiers go down. So much allied infantry through the middle.
Ready for action.
Was captain, as is popular in team games, opting to go for an ambulance at this stage though instead of the anti-air half-track. That's unusual.
Bastard over here.
Destroy cover being used here by the engineers, it sounded like. Try and clear off some of this cover wall so the Axis can't use it. Okay, trench starting to get bombed out by the mortar. Might want to switch back into the building. And the mortars are starting to fly in both directions. Still feels like maybe the others have had slightly better territory control to this point. Even managed to harass this point. Axis still haven't regathered it yet. There's not a lot in it. Demo charge over here. So waiting for a flank opportunity. The mortars blasting each other there. Oh, Kubwagen still has detection mode on. Could be in some trouble. The combat engineers switched to focus it. Oh, one more bullet, I think. But they don't get it. The Kubwagen survives. Oh, it's a big sad moment for the Allies. So close. Okay, now infantry support guns rolling in for Raptor. Kind of interesting to see both the KW players going for battle group. Oh, no, this is an excellent early walking Stuka map. One of them probably should have just gone for a super fast walking Stuka. But alright, we'll see how it works out. Nice little sandbag position here for the conscripts and Maxim. Seems like the Axis is not really trying to commit too much to the south anymore. Just probing attacks from eMphax. Turning the attention more to the centre, but so are the Allies. Do have anti-tank grenades ready here as well. But Luddmannen a little slow on the draw. He easily could have got the kill there. With the triple AT nade set up. Here we go, some grenadiers. Maybe to a mortar shell look like. Maybe it's this barrage, I'm not entirely sure, but big loss there for Thoton. Oh, and there we go. Cheeky grenades through the wall. Double AT guns lining up. Don't quite get the kill though. That was a close one. And there we go. Big hit from the mortar. Able to recover it, but lost all the veterancy from the Vickers. It was Vet 2 as well. It was quite fast to vet. It's a very slow paced fight over there. LMG's coming through for eMphax. Bit of a move through the middle from the Axis. Lines seem to have settled in a bit now. Mortar on counter barrage here. Okay, forward ambulance. Healing up the US mortar. Oh, wow. Big rifle nades there from Thoton. Guards go down. Drop their LMG so the conscripts pick it up. I'm not having much success through the centre. Bit of a flank coming in though from Luddmannen. Luddmannen, rather. Ooh. Okay, more time retreat though. Now I was really having trouble pushing through this area. Similar story for the Axis trying to push into here. Ones are pretty well dug in. We've got a fort assembly back here. No forward retreat point on it yet, but I imagine he's going to go for it. Has the medics up here already. And Maxim actually getting decrewed there, and the Allies having to pull back. The Axis making a nice push, bit of smoke. Getting something going now. I did down here. The base howitzer fire coming in. Pack trying to clear off the trench. And there it goes. That's how easy shells starting to land, and we got the centaur out as well, so it's double shells. Pretty fast timing on that, 11 minutes. The base Howie ripping through. eMphax needs to get out of there. Meanwhile, the Axis making some inroads through the center of the map. Big territory gains here. Another cash down very early on from Big Milk. He's gone for an early Katyusha here. Doesn't have much anti-tank though. Going to be relying on his teammates. Comes the Centaur now. We have an anti-tank gun for eMphax. Ooh, doesn't have the Panzer Grenadiers though. Wow. Big damage from the Centaur, and the chase down doesn't usually perform that well. Trying to telemine while this is going on. I guess the MG as well. Pack getting a few hits in. Trying to go for the kill on the decrewed weapon, has to give that up. Takes some big hits. The Shrek coming around to assist. There's going to be a lot of repairs. Pyo's did down here. How? I don't see any craters. Mines. That's unusual. This Katyusha barrage doesn't look like it was much of a success for Big Milk, only 2 kills. Does at least stop the Axis in their advance. Schwer up now. Second set of Obers coming in for Raptor. Officer bringing in a recon pass here. Okay, we're going for a double mine setup, looking to get some big damage on tank. Don't think that's quite enough to one-hit shot a medium though. He'll still be alive at 40 health. Okay, we've got a bunker, but that's an interesting angle on it. Some base howitzer fire on it, looks like. Not guaranteed to kill, but a decent chance. Especially with the scatter at this kind of range.
We have a forward structure under attack.
Script's all 7-man, but getting suppressed by the MG in a nice position. Here comes a big old blob of US troops. Got the smoke out as well. Recon plane up in the air for Stugots. For a T-34 first. Seems to be hurting for manpower a little bit. Oh, big damage from the Katyusha this time. eMphax getting annihilated. So 9 kills after that one. Okay, and Luddmannen double Scots now. Starting to get rolling. Gonna have a better chance of breaking through these team weapon camps. T-34 joining in, coming around the corner as well. I don't think the T-gun. Oh, wow! I thought it wouldn't have sight, but just does. Storm Maxim going down here. Some grenadiers dead over here for eMphax as well. There's a satchel. on the breakthrough kits.
Listen, orders. Jerry motorboats, cover men.
Brought up the AT gun to try and knock out that bunker now. Ford retreat point is unlocked. Centaur back here. Ready to return to service. Oh, there goes the mortar.
Artillery support is on its way.
So Soviet mortar running pretty good. T-34 rolling through the center. eMphax does not have any further tech up back here. It's gone straight battle phase 3. Definitely has been suffering a lot of wipes. Falling right behind an army size. Another fuel cache out the back. That's interesting. Usually at this phase you might want to start switching into muni caches a bit more. Oh, Katyusha onto the retreat point. And this is a slow reaction. Oh, Payne! Oh my gosh! No reaction at all. He almost lost his entire infantry forces there. Wow. That is crazy. What was it at 9 before? Now it's at 22. 13 kills. 2 or 3 squad wipes. Oh, good target weak point. But the Panzer IV is not going to chase past the AT gun, even though it was clear to go. We're losing a T-34 down here. SG getting decrewed, got a second Katyusha in the mix now. Only 1 kill though to start things off. Scott getting involved. Out there. Okay, we've got a flak pans actually from Thoton, that's interesting. Decent form of anti-air, of course. Expensive though for that role. There's a 4 getting repaired. No AT guns from the Allies pushed super far forward, so it's pretty safe back here. As these Katyushas start to roll through, they are really hurting the Axis. That's why I was a little bit surprised not to see an early walking Stuka. Feels like the Axis could have been doing this right back to the Allies. But even earlier.
What are your orders?
Okay, looks like eMphax maybe thinking about going straight into the Elephant. It does have the tech up. Still 4 command points away from that though, so could be a tough hold in the meantime. And the officer getting in here, getting aggressive. He's just having trouble repelling at the moment. Okay, we've got a howitzer up for Raptor. Looks like he's got 2 kills so far. Thoton putting down a Pack 43 back here. That's interesting. Bloody, we almost never see Festung armor. Well, that's not true actually. I think we saw a Cobalt plate recently. Is this going to be the end of the 222? There it goes. Nice little pick off. Panzer IV advancing. Doesn't have much support though, so he's like, no, this is far enough. That was a wise choice. Okay, hull down flak panzer. That's the tactic. Trying to hold on to this choke point. They are doing a pretty good job holding onto the VPs in spite of losing a lot of territory points in other areas. And wow, I put down a cache all the way up here. Ambitious by Ash. Got a Firefly in the mix now. Somehow has one kill. Oh, maybe the decrewed AT gun. Okay, good work from the Scots. X is forced off the center. Oh, but there's that Pack 43. Can the Firefly get out of here in time? Does have the war speed. Ooh, it misses the kill shot. Lucky break there for Ash. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Major artillery, I guess. Oh, and there we go. Again, Payne very slow to dodge away, and he just loses his obers. He's bringing in his Panzer IV, but it does seem like Payne doesn't have the best infantry preservation. Another careless loss there. Okay, P-47's dropped down by Luddmannen. Shot down pretty fast by that flak panzer. We've got a Panther in the mix now from Raptor. Now we see a few more Muni caches going down for the Allies. Double Scots barraging through that Pack 43 quickly. Another Howie coming in a little bit further back from Payne. And oh wow, KV2 for Big Milk. Forwards again here with the officer. Pack 43 still alive, the gunners, so it can be recruited, repaired back up as well. Still quite a slow drain so far this match. Central point has been decaptured a long time. It's pretty hard to get that triple cap running.
Fighter bombers are ready to attack everything they see.
Oh, there's going to be trouble for the KV. He's jumped back on the Pack 43 here. Takes a big old hit, and it looks like he was just setting up into siege mode. Oh, this is not good. Doesn't look like they have vision of it though, so might be able to get out of this. Oh, KV, he's trying to get away, but too slow. Oh, but there we go. It's decrewed. That was very lucky for Big Look. Still could go down though. The Pack gets the kill. Panther coming in from the rear. Ouch. This one goes down to the railway artillery. Some big time bombs coming through. Ash looking to knock out this howitzer. The air supremacy. Got some base howitzer fire coming in as well. There goes eMphax's Pack, runs right into the air supremacy. They're getting aggressive. There's an SU-85 and is this there. Doesn't want to go any further. Axis are continuously though doing such a good job contesting this victory point. When it seems like they're taking some big losses like eMphax and Payne getting absolutely smashed. They're still just on this VP capping. I didn't really notice, but there was sector assault from Payne as well. So the Centaur took those planes down pretty quickly. Some Howie fire out the back here is clearing off these repair stations. Black Panzer guarding the VP nicely. It's a nice rate of fire. Those are cooldown bonuses. Smoking up to safety now. Looks like maybe the Katyusha's got interrupted. Not sure what happened there. Or if it didn't hit too much. Oh, and this is a very forwards Katyusha. We've got a second Pak 43. Looks like the Su-85 is going to go down here. Cheeky from Raptor, and it works out very nicely. And now maybe the Katyusha could even go to LMG fire. Oh, the Maxim guarding it. Closer than you want it to be. You've got a Howie full of Stugots. It's going to barrage the Pak 43. Panther thinking about charging through. Doesn't feel confident. Oh, this is dangerous. The Howie's firing here. This Katyusha could go down. Gets out of there. Took a bit of a pushing from Ash. Doesn't do a huge amount though.
Capture point is being overrun.
And now the elephant's on the field for eMphax. This is the power spike he's been waiting for all game. Straight away, Luddmannen bringing in the planes. Panzer's still alive, Vet 3 as well. A lot of those rockets getting soaked by the nearby structures. Doesn't do too much damage really, but does at least slow the Axis progress. Rifleman dead up here. Pak 43 looks like it got finished off for good. Repair up his battle group now, Payne. A lot of repairs required. Screen is dead up here. Trying to go for some stealth caps with the Jaeger lights. Interrupted though, and wow, that was a quick kill from the double Scots. Elephant though getting a hit in. Scots smoking up to safety. Pak was up here, maybe a touch too slow, but the elephant, didn't think it would have line of sight through there, but getting some great hits. He doesn't have, he's going to go for a gammon bomb. I was going to say he doesn't have a pyrotechnics upgraded here, but gammon's away. Trying to kill off this, and he's brought up the AT gun as well. Maybe the officer, yep, brings down some artillery, so it looks like this battle group is about to fall. Nice little push there from Ash. Did lose one of his sections though in the process. Still US looking to plop down, maybe gonna go mechanized. Dodge on that nade. Often doesn't know where to go at the moment. It's trying to get mass AT nades off on it, trying to engine crit it. Oh, great use of the vet ability of the Centaur, eMphax. 2 squads down to that. Zeroing artillery brought in out the back there. It's not going to really hit too much. Away, catches the conscripts on retreat, I believe. And that high vet Centaur, formidable, 31 kills. A lot of those are planes, but good nonetheless. Too sharp at that, not hitting too much. A second squad of conscripts tied on retreat to the railway artillery. That was really unlucky. The big milk. Looks like a steady performance from Raptor's Howie. 12 kills now, Vet 2. I think he's looking to put down his next tech truck. The mechanized. Ober's dead up here though, that's not good. again, it feels like the Allies, they've got the momentum, they've got the larger army size, but they don't have the central VP captured. That flak panzer doing a great job, and now the Elephant repositioned to more conservative angle perhaps. Oh, that was great. Excellent use of the tulip rockets. Flak panzer goes down with almost no chance to escape. Very nice execution there by Ash. 43 decruit here. Light artillery hammering away. Well timed retreat, getting away from that rifle nade. Okay, Payne bringing in the planes. Yet again. Panzer IV looking to get aggressive now as well, but the double Fireflies are rotating. This could be bad news. Oh, no cooldown on the tulip rockets, so can't get the kill on that. Panzer IV escaping. Recon planes coming through.
Ready for action.
Bombing strike out the back as well from Stugots. And that killed off the Howie right at the back of the map. That's why this is such a popular commander recon plane and a bombing strike. I think it was the officers recon. One of the officers recon that spotted for it on this occasion. Much cheaper. Elephant seems to be doing a pretty good job now, really steadying the ship for the Axis. Making it very hard for the Allies through the centre of the map. And the Axis just creeping their way forwards. Got a couple Panthers in the mix now. Decent, but not incredible. Even kills so far. This all the way forwards ends up getting decruit here. A touch reckless. T-34 able to decruit again though. He's 35, getting some good hits on the flak panzer, but he's in the smoke now. Double T-34s here. I wonder if we're going to see some ram action. Targeting the Elephant. Panther just sitting up here in hull down mode as well. Thoton trying to maintain this forward's position. But 3 T-34s ready to roll through for Big Milk. Going for a third Katyusha now as well. Maybe lacking a bit of capping power though. Let's have triple Katyusha bullets in, so he's stacked up on those. We've got the air supremacy. Oh, there we go. I think a bit of collateral damage. They've targeted the Elephant, caught the Panzerwerfer. Air supremacy going for the Pack 43. Conscript running in there, nearly goes down. T-34 is charging through the smoke now, looking to get something going on ram, but no penetration, just stunning the Elephant. T-34 is trying to get around the rear. Bit of damage on the Elephant. Here comes a Jackson now as well. There's a lot of smoke up from both vehicle wrecks and from ability activations. Jackson doesn't have much of a chance to shoot here. Elephant still needs 2 more shots to go down, but the Jackson's actually backing away. He's going to go in for another ram, but the Jackson died very quickly. The Pack 43 spun around for him. The ram again didn't penetrate. So the Elephant survives after all that. 3 T-34s and a Jackson down. I think the Jackson needed to commit, needed to chase around the corner. That way maybe the Pack 43 wouldn't have knocked it out. I think it would have had an opportunity to fire 2 more shots. I don't know about that one. It was a decent execution to start things off, but
We lost a gun crew.
yeah, no pin on the Rams, I think, really hurting the Allies. But hey, you know, the Elephant, pretty sturdy armor. What's it like? 425? It's 160 penetration of the Ram. Super high chance for it to go through. We're nearly dead up here. The arty just continuing to pour down. The flak emplacement up here holding on for Raptor. Still have that Pack 43 up there, could be recruit. Be quite handy in this particular engagement against these Soviet vehicles. Looks like that might not last for long. Stugots going to finish it off with the bombing strike. Empire's dead out the back. The Katyusha catches them repairing. Oh no. And another Panzer IV for Payne. You don't see this too often. Usually it's a transition to Panthers at this stage of the match. Now Allies in control of the VPs, but 36 minutes in, both teams still above 250. Double Fireflies though getting rolling. The Axis getting forced all the way back. The Elephant is healthy again though, but the artillery taking its toll. We've got 54-68 versus 40-70. I mean, yeah, the army size for the Allies way ahead. It's got to be about 60 pop cap lead at this stage. Maybe even slightly more. And the Centaur, the disrespect just coming right into Payne's base. Hoping its ability and getting out of there. Shreya finally ends up going down. There's a good mix of artillery, you know, Katyushas, the Howies, the British base howitzers. It's making it hard for the Axis to just deal with it. Okay, there's one mine down that flanking route. Okay, we've got the observation post engaged. eMphax trying to provide some vision for this Elephant. Zoned out at this stage though, it's all the way out the back. Meanwhile Payne again just getting annihilated. Battle group down, all these support weapons dead. He's really feeling the burn from that artillery. Out the back, Thoton losing units, artillery targeting. Look at the tech truck after tech truck. There goes the pack. Allies really turning the screws now. Okay, here we go. Elephant quite far forwards. It's rammed, and this time there's a penetration. Fireflies coming in from the front, popping off the shield rockets. Only one connecting. Before flanking around. Elephant's armor holding up for the moment, but eventually goes down. A ram on the Jagdpanzer doesn't penetrate. All Fireflies continuing with the pressure. Axis don't have much here to defend with the calling in the planes now, the Allies as well. Big damage on the Jagdpanzer. Fireflies still in the mix, nearly taking down the Stug. Panther's a little occupied on the other side. Really assist. Oh, and the P-47s finish off the Stug before they get shot down. The flak Panzer didn't quite do the job quickly enough. Unfortunate. The Fireflies now rotating across. Payne in some trouble. Base howitzers looking to take down yet another tech truck. This thing not lasting long. There we go, the mortar. Decrewed. Katyushas. Very accurate. And there goes the Schwer.
Command has been lost. Dispatching a mobile HQ vehicle.
Not looking good for the Axis. They're getting forced all the way back. Only Payne is above 65 pop cap at this stage, whereas everybody on the Allied team is above that. The Axis are down, but they're not out, but they need to make something happen. At the moment, it feels like they haven't really got any wins for quite some time, like maybe that failed push on the Elephant. I mean, that was largely because the Rams failed to penetrate more than anything else. I'm sure they would like to get out back, try and take out a few of these Katyushas, but easier said than done. Okay, here we go. Freshly built Pack 43. And here goes the Vet 3 SU-85. Nice little move. Looks like it's going to get hit by the Air Supremacy. Oh, Air Supremacy out the back here, targeting the battle group. But Raptor a little slow dodging away. Hammered, and here come the Katyushas now. All sorts of artillery. Gets away with the stern pyros, but ouch. Pyros dead. F-43 decrewed. And now destroyed as well. Looks like that was a bombing strike from Stugots. Got a King Tiger on the field now for Raptor. There's a bit of manpower as well. Maybe for some kits to back it up in there. Okay, there we go. Nice little pick off. Takes out one of those Fireflies. King Tiger up in the north, not much happening there. Oh, there's no escape from this Allied artillery at this stage. So much value from this officer for Ash. He's done a tremendous job this game. Building that Firefly. Has also put down a 17-pounder to guard the center. This is really going to zone the Axis out from the middle. Allies, though, not really branching out, trying to go for this third VP at this stage. Sitting back, letting the Axis trying to push in and stuffing them at every opportunity. Payne bring in the planes. Got some railway artillery drop down on the 17-pounder as well. That's not going to last for too long. No brace from Ash. Down it goes. He's shot down pretty quickly by the flak Panzer, it looked like. Some US planes as well. Luddmannen actually 1,300 manpower here. There's plenty of resources, could build anything. Beat up Jackson working nicely. Oh no. Look at all those pies back there. So they're all gonna survive. Nice call though. I find this is just perma camouflage all the traders around. Great vision tool. And there goes the Werfer. What is that doing so far forwards? A bit of a misplay there for eMphax. 234 goes down though. Panzer doing some nice work across the water. Could knock out one of these fireflies, but no. Rebuild on the 17 pounder, a little bit further north this time. Oh, and I didn't notice this, but Thoton lost the Panther. I'm guessing to the 17 pounder. It's right on the edge of its range. Not good. Seems rather grim for the Axis now. With these guys 40. Everybody's at 40 except for Payne, who's at about 80 versus... Everybody could be basically at 100 for the Allies, Luddmannen. There's a huge amount of room in his pop cap and 1500 manpower. Push up to 100. Almost double the army size of the Axis now overall. Okay, here we go. They're rolling in. Double T-34s. A lot of bounces so far. There goes the Panzer IV. Another one's in some trouble. Got a Raketen rolling up though. Could save the day. Slow to react with it. Oh, what's going on? Why is this Raketen not assisting? Jagdpanzer looking for an angle but having trouble. Got a ram on the Brummbär. It's on the rear armor, then ram onto the Jagdpanzer. That one bounces again. But here come the double Fireflies. The Jagdpanzer's probably going to go down anyway. Oh, one of them misses actually. But just too many tank destroyers. There goes the Jagdpanzer. I guess maybe a surrender vote has been called, so Big Milk calling the GG. Payne's been brought in. Fighting too much for Luddmannen. Tiger's been doing okay, but hasn't been a game changer. There goes the Flak Panzer now for Thoton. That thing was huge throughout the whole match, but it's not enough. And everything's dying. So maybe
reports coming in suggest the enemy is down to
leaders that we haven't
75
seen.
points.
And there we go. So it was a pretty even fight, especially in the early game. But once the artillery started to roll in, that's where the Allies really pulled ahead this game. You know, they went for those early Katyushas, Big Milk, and started getting some great hits with them almost immediately. And at that point, it was very hard for the Axis to come back. The Axis kind of going for more LFH for their indirect fire options, but very well countered by the air supremacy and the CO2 bombing strike. So that really didn't work out for them. I do honestly think one of these OKW players should have gone for like a just straight walking Stuka. Mechanized into walking Stuka immediately. Like, you know, right from the start of the game, this kind of digging down here from Ash would have been a great target from it. This is just one of those maps where you need that artillery. And I think the Allies did it better this game. Some good coordination from the Allies as well, making their moves, going in for the Rams, taking out the heavies. Taking out, all of the Pack 43s and Howies. They just had the better composition, the better coordination, and ended up overwhelming. Well done. You guys always talk about wanting to see the scores. There you go. Anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next throwing installment. Goodbye and good luck.